Imagine a world where power, wealth, and shadowy influence are intricately woven together. This is the world of the Yakuza, Japan's most notorious crime syndicate, where an ancient code of honor collides with billions in illicit cash flow. From humble beginnings as outlaws, the Yakuza have evolved into a force that permeates every corner of Japan's society and economy. Today, they stand at the intersection of tradition and modern enterprise, controlling legitimate businesses while maintaining their grip on criminal operations. In this exploration, we'll uncover the economics of the Yakuza, their deep-rooted history, and the indulgent lifestyles their power affords them. The Yakuza are no longer just street-level thugs or extortionists. They've transformed into economic gangsters, or Keisai Yakuza, thriving in the world of business. While they still engage in traditional crimes like drug trafficking and extortion, their operations have expanded into legitimate enterprises. In fact, the Yakuza control over 24,000 legitimate businesses across industries like construction, shipping ports, and entertainment. These sectors provide them with not only vast income but also public influence, allowing them to blur the lines between the underworld and the legitimate economy. One of the Yakuza's most profitable ventures is labor brokering, where they exploit marginalized men, many of them desperate and unemployed, as cheap labor for construction and other industries. This manipulation fuels a steady stream of income while ensuring their strong presence in Japan's labor market. Their reach into the entertainment industry is equally pervasive. Yakuza-backed production companies, talent agencies, and sports enterprises give them direct access to immense wealth while keeping their public profile shrouded in ambiguity. The Yakuza's financial operations extend far beyond traditional crime. In many ways, they operate like hedge funds, investing heavily in financial markets, IPOs, mergers, and even foreign exchange. It's estimated that the Yakuza have funneled over $100 billion into such ventures, turning their illicit wealth into legitimate assets. These investments not only bring profits, but also provide the perfect avenue for laundering money. Using sophisticated tactics, they clean their dirty money, reinvesting it into businesses that further expand their economic footprint. But the Yakuza's influence goes deeper than mere financial manipulation. Their connections with far-right politicians provide them access to public contracts and sports event rigging. These partnerships ensure that the Yakuza's interests are protected, allowing them to operate with minimal interference from the law, even as their wealth and power grow. At the heart of the Yakuza empire is the Yamaguchi Gomi, Japan's largest and most powerful crime family. With a rigid organizational structure, the Yamaguchi Gomi operates under a strict Oyabun-Kobun relationship, where loyalty to the godfather, Oyabun, is paramount. This hierarchy has enabled them to control vast territories and exert influence over a myriad of legitimate and criminal enterprises. Under the leadership of the infamous Kazuo Taoka, the Yamaguchi Gomi grew into an economic powerhouse, dominating both legal and illegal sectors with precision and ruthlessness. However, the Yamaguchi Gomi faces modern challenges. Internal dissent has fractured the group, leading to the formation of rival factions like the Kobe Yamaguchi Gomi. Additionally, increased government scrutiny and law enforcement pressure have threatened their once unshakable stronghold. Despite these hurdles, the Yamaguchi Gomi remains a formidable force in Japan's criminal landscape, with deep economic and political ties that ensure their survival, at least for now. The Yakuza's immense wealth is on full display in their indulgent luxury lifestyles. From tailored designer suits to lavish homes in exclusive neighborhoods, they spare no expense in showcasing their power and success. These extravagant spending habits aren't just personal preferences. They serve as a clear statement of dominance within both their criminal circles and Japanese society. One of the most significant symbols of Yakuza wealth and status is their choice of luxury cars. From classic Cadillacs and the prestigious Toyota Century to the Mercedes S-Class, and even high-end minivans like the Toyota Alphard, these vehicles go beyond transportation. They are a reflection of the Yakuza's power and influence. Customization is also key. Yakuza members often invest in bulletproofing, custom paint jobs, and extravagant interiors to express their individuality and cement their superiority. Pulling up to nightclubs, high-end venues, or meetings in one of these cars is not just about making an entrance. It's about asserting their position in the hierarchy of both the underworld and legitimate society. The Yakuza's wealth is built on a vast criminal empire, sustained through a range of illicit activities. At the darker edges of their operations, kidnapping and human trafficking are common, with women and children forced into prostitution or slave labor. Drug and weapons smuggling, often in collaboration with international organizations, further fill their coffers. Though the Yakuza often present themselves as honorable protectors, their criminal underworld reveals a far more ruthless organization. In Japanese society, the Yakuza occupy a paradoxical role. They are seen by some as a necessary evil, providing services, protection, and order in areas where the government may be ineffective. For example, during times of natural disasters, such as the 2011 earthquake and tsunami, Yakuza groups were known to provide aid more swiftly than the government. This odd relationship has allowed them to maintain influence even as their criminal empire wreaks havoc behind the scenes. However, recent years have seen a significant crackdown on Yakuza activities. Stricter government regulations and public pressure have led to a massive decline in membership, shrinking from around 70,000 members in 2011 to just 25,900 by 2022. The COVID-19 pandemic also severely impacted their businesses, both legal and illegal. Additionally, as Yakuza power wanes, newer and more violent gangs have emerged, replacing the Yakuza's traditional code with a more brutal approach. The Yamaguchi Gomi, Japan's largest and most powerful crime family, has a storied history that began with its founding by Yamaguchi Harukichi in 1915. After rising through the ranks of the Oshima Gumi, Harukichi founded his own group, which gained influence through cultural ties, including connections to Ryoku narrative singing and Kobe's entertainment industry. This early foundation allowed the Yamaguchi Gomi to steadily grow in influence. The Yamaguchi Gumi's true rise to power came under the leadership of Taoka Kazuo in the post-World War II era. Rebuilding the gang after it nearly collapsed, Taoka employed violent but strategic methods to absorb rival gangs and expand the organization into various industries like construction and extortion. His ability to blend brutal enforcement with business acumen allowed the Yamaguchi Gomi to become a dominant force in Japan's economy. In modern times, the Yamaguchi Gomi remains powerful, though not without challenges. Under the leadership of Shinobu Tsukasa, the organization has faced internal turmoil, including a significant schism in 2015 that led to the formation of a rival faction, the Kobe Yamaguchi Gomi. Despite these internal divisions and increased law enforcement scrutiny, the Yamaguchi Gomi continues to wield immense influence both in Japan and globally. The Yakuza's notorious rituals are steeped in symbolism and tradition, reflecting the deep commitment required of their members. One of the most important ceremonies is the Sakazuki ritual, an initiation process that binds new recruits to the Yakuza's strict code of loyalty. This highly formal event centers around a ceremonial exchange of sake between the recruit and the oyabun, boss. The sharing of sake in specially prepared cups symbolizes the new member's eternal loyalty to the boss and the crime family. Through this ritual, the recruit essentially becomes part of the oyabun's extended family, pledging undying allegiance. Another infamous Yakuza ritual is yubitsume, or finger cutting, a gruesome act of atonement for dishonor or breaking the Yakuza code. If a member fails in their duties or shows disrespect, they must slice off a portion of their finger as a form of apology and submission to their superiors. This painful ritual reinforces the high stakes of loyalty and discipline within the Yakuza, and serves as a constant reminder of the consequences of disobedience. After the intensity of these rituals, a contrasting atmosphere of camaraderie takes over. The Yakuza often hold boisterous celebrations, feasts that further solidify their brotherhood. These events are typically followed by visits to hot springs, onsen, where members proudly reveal their intricate, full-body tattoos, symbols of their devotion and endurance. These tattoos are not only marks of identity, but also represent the members' commitment to the Yakuza's code of honor. If you found this look into the secretive world of the Yakuza fascinating, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into hidden aspects of global culture and crime. Leave a comment below on what you found most intriguing about these Yakuza rituals. or what you'd like to see covered next.